just can't let you know.
I know you're gonna dig this.
Ice Blade.
Welcome ladies and gentlemen, it's Iceblade here for another YouTube video. So today we're looking at a very good ambidextrous mouse. Now this came up because so many people were complaining, I'm left-handed, what mouse should I use? Companies that make gaming peripherals don't cater for our left-handed people, and the right-handed people have an advantage, they have all the good stuff. Well, that's not completely true. I've been doing 3 ambidextrous mouse reviews. In the last ones I did, there was a HyperX one, the Logitech one, and now we're looking at the Razer Viper. Now, they come in 3 variants, but all ambidextrous. So either left hand or right hand, this stays the same. It has 2 buttons on the left, it has 2 buttons on the right. It is exactly the same both sides. So there is no advantage for right-handed people, there's no disadvantage for left-handed people. So if you complain about not getting good stuff, you haven't looked at this mouse. This thing is awesome. It is super light. It uses Razer technology. They went into this to create a special breed of gaming mouse. So like any gamer knows, Razer is serious about gaming peripherals, and this is no joke either. This one is rocking. It has everything you need. Starting with the clickers, basically this stuff will never cease. So they're working with the Razer's optical switches, and Razer is claiming 70 million life cycle clicks. So you can go crazy. It'll last. So another great thing about Razer is it listens to its consumer, its users and pro users. So some of the pro players have been complaining about DPI switches on top of your mouse. So in heated battles, it happens that you might accidentally press your DPI switch and you either go insanely fast or too slow. Either way, you die. In competition, if you survive that, you were very lucky, but normally that ends in disaster. So they asked Razer if they could put the DPI switch at the bottom of the mouse. No way of touching that while you're moving the mouse in-game, so Razer did that. Your DPI switch on the Viper is at the bottom of the mouse. So you select what you need for that game and then you're satisfied with that DPI setting. So there's no quick switch, because now if you want a quick switch, turn around, push it. It's not that bad, but this is not quick switching DPI. So select your DPI, the game you're playing, and it's fixed. Another thing about this mouse is that it is extremely light. So there's 3 variants of this mouse. The Viper, this one, then you get the Viper Mini, and you get the Viper Ultimate. So the Viper and the Viper Ultimate, same size, but although the Ultimate is a bit heavier, but I mean in these 3 variants, heavier is not that heavy. The Viper, this one, is 69 grams. The Ultimate, 74 grams. And the Viper Mini, 61. So it is extremely light. They say no fatigue, easier to move, precise. I do tend to like heavier mouses, but as light mouses go, this is pretty awesome. Another thing Razer added here is they call it Speed Flex cables. Now, it's a braided cable, but it's very, very flexible. It's not a hard braid. It kind of feels like a rope. It does not feel like a cable or a braided cable. It really feels so flexible, it's like a rope. So once again, they say it gives you freedom, you're not held back by the cable, and some claim that it actually gives a feeling of a wireless mouse, which I won't say, but it really doesn't bother you. With the weight of this mouse and the Speed Flex cable, it really just feels like it is gliding. You don't notice the cable so much, so maybe that's why they mention, yeah, and kind of feels like a wireless feel. You don't get bothered by the cable, I would say, but it is really a cool cable, and I think other manufacturers should look at the Speedflex cables. And then of course Razer's always famous for their gaming sensors, and this is an optical 5G Razer sensor, and it is super smooth and you will be completely accurate in your game. Actually, Razer claims it to be 99.4% accurate, so it really is. You can't fault the sensors in any of the Razer gaming mouse that I tested, and this one will not be the first either. So in DPIs it goes up to 16,000. Now that never kind of impresses me because I have never used such a high DPI. I tend to go for the low DPIs, so a gaming mouse actually needs to be low for me to be impressed by it and for me to want to buy it. And yes, the DPI on the Viper starts at 400, so great. On DPI it has 5 programmable DPI settings, which is actually stored on the mouse. So it does come with the Razer Synapses software, but it does also store your settings on the mouse itself. Also, the mouse is 1000 Hz ultra polling, so super smooth. All buttons programmable to make it fully ambidextrous. So, come on lefty, stop complaining and get yourself a Razer Viper. Right-handed people too, ambidextrous, but this mouse owns in games. It is really smooth. That sensor is super precise. The Speedflex cable, awesome addition, and it just really awesome package. Razer has gone and done their homework. Razer has gone and listened to their pro players, to their users, and they have gone and made a mouse that people wanted. Well done, Razer. So you don't have any excuse, left-handed people. You got a mouse that is super. Get it. So, if you haven't yet, come on, hit that subscribe button. I'm trying to push content. I'm going to get more reviews out there for you, so you don't have to buy bad products. You can get the good stuff, like Razer Viper, and enjoy gaming, man. So, if you found this helpful, please hit that like button, and I'll get some more videos to your screen. Thanks, guys.